three major challenges facing many dairy farmers in Kenya are: number one, feeding; number two, breeding; and number three, marketing of their dairy products. In today's video, we visited a learned friend of mine who has managed to go around these challenges, and he will explain to us what it takes to be a successful dairy farmer. Come, let us learn together. My name is Eunice Karanja, the farmer's friend. Here, we offer practical solutions on how to increase production, access better markets for our produce as we take care of our environment. Today, we are going to hear from Mr. Wamai here what it takes to be a successful dairy farmer. Welcome to the program, Mr. Wamai.
Thank you.
Maybe you start by introducing yourself and telling us why you stopped being a learned friend and became a farmer friend like me.
Thank you, Eunice. My name is Wamai David, a dairy farmer.
Mm-hmm.
And as you've heard, I have a legal background.
Yes.
And I'm an advocate for animals.
Okay. Not humans anymore.
No, not in that sense. But my passion was in farming.
Okay.
And that's where I ended up.
But you practiced law at some point.
Yes, at some time I was in that profession, but
Yes.
Right now my passion is in animals, as where it's been.
You followed your heart.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So tell us the three major challenges like we mentioned earlier. We start with feeding. What does it take to feed your cows to be as healthy as we can see them looking?
Okay. Feeding is actually one of the biggest components in terms of resources. And any dairy farmer, be it a startup,
Mm-hmm.
or you've been doing it but not as a business and you like to do it as a business,
Yes.
one of the major inputs
Mm-hmm.
is fodder.
Yes.
So even before you think of even the animals and the structures,
Mm-hmm.
the first thing that should come to your head is, how is your business going to be sustainable?
Mm-hmm.
Because feed being the biggest component,
Mm-hmm.
that means we have to know where we're going to establish the
Mm-hmm.
fodder,
Mm-hmm.
and where we are going to source our feeds.
Okay.
And by feed fodder establishment, you have to plan ahead.
Okay.
You either purchase and store,
Mm-hmm.
or plant if you have some space where you can plant your fodder.
Mm-hmm.
And you can work it either way.
Okay.
As you've seen here, we don't have a lot of land, but our storage acts as our land.
Okay.
And the good thing about the storage, you can go upwards even if you can't go
True.
laterally.
Yes.
You can go vertical.
True.
And for the urban and the peri-urban farmers,
Mm-hmm.
you cannot say that you don't have space, and that's why you cannot conduct your business.
Okay.
So that's how we've been doing it.
Mm.
And we started out in 2010
2010. Oh.
as a business.
Uh-huh.
Before that, we were just doing it as a hobby,
Mm-hmm.
or the way you just find that customarily in your homestead, there are animals.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not necessarily doing it as a business. You're just doing
True.
it to get your milk.
Mm.
And if you have a little extra,
Mm.
you sell it off maybe to your neighbors.
Okay. Thank you very much. So I get point number one is planning.
Yes.
Planning is very important, not
True.
only in dairy, but
Yeah.
in any enterprise.
True.
So maybe you can tell us, for that farmer who is intending to start dairy farming.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk of one cow.
Mm-hmm.
So what planning do they need to put in place?
Okay. In any business, as you've said, you should have a business plan.
Yes.
And you shouldn't have, it might not be complex or sophisticated.
True.
What is like for me, I did a simple business plan, and I started out with one animal.
One animal, true.
And unfortunately, it was stolen.
I'm sorry.
So this business is not for the faint-hearted.
True.
So I just dusted myself, and I got up and
got another
animal. And I was lucky enough to have some support system, because it was one of my uncles who had sold me the first animal that was stolen, and I'd not even completed paying, because I was paying in installments. So,
Danny, Danny.
Yes, so that we can laugh about it, but I can assure you at that time it was not a laughing matter.
Tough. It must have been tough.
But any business has its challenges.
True.
So I set out a plan, and what I had in mind is that within the next 5 years from where I'd started, that I'd have maybe 10 animals that were producing maybe 30 liters. Because even when we're talking about the animals, right now, because we are dealing with the business as a commercial enterprise.
True.
So there is the issue of productivity. We're not just talking about production.
True.
Because production ni kuzalisha tu maziwa.
True.
But productivity actually means there are some targets that we want to achieve.
Yeah.
And we even did some tours for benchmarking in other farms and people who are doing it.
Okay.
And so after we had put down, and it's good that you put down everything that you intend to do.
On paper.
So in terms of, we had some animals at when we were starting off. The first one, then we started our own AI. Then we saw it's taking a little bit of time for us to achieve what we were doing. So we bought another 2 animals.
So let's go slowly.
Yeah.
From the one cow that was stolen.
Yes. Yeah.
So how did you grow to where you are now, and especially the fodder part of it?
Okay.
Because we will come to the breeding and the other aspect. But in terms of planning, as far as fodder is concerned, how did you move from one cow and then taking or considering the aspect of the feeding of the animals to where you are? What was your planning or setting up of the feeding program, so to say, of your animals?
What we did, we've undergone a lot of trainings, because it's always good to get the right information.
Yes.
And the right information helps you in making informed decisions. And secondly, you get it right the first time.
Okay.
Because sometimes it's unfortunate when you're just doing it by trial and error, and you'll find that you're just making losses, and you're not changing the way you're doing things. So we did a lot of capacity building, and then from there, with a business plan, the good thing about a business plan is that you can approach even a financer. To who can share your vision. And even a financial institution will assist you when they see that you have a sellable business plan.
Okay.
So we started out, fortunately for me, I had a little bit of land, and about 2 acres.
2 acres.
And
2 acres is big in Nairobi.
2 acres. It's on lease.
Oh, okay. So that is also a point for us to note that you don't have to own land.
Yes.
You don't have to own land. You can lease land.
You can lease land.
Yes.
And mine is a soft lease because it's family land.
Okay.
And some of my brothers are not in town. So I'm able to utilize their land.
Yes.
At a minimal, in fact, just at goodwill.
Goodwill,
and at least their land it's developed in terms of, if you come there, it's not just a bush.
Yes.
We are doing something on it, and they also feel good about it. And this is the support system I was talking about.
True.
So with 2 acres, you can do 6 cows comfortably.
So then we can work backwards.
Yes.
So 6 cows, 2 acres.
2 acres.
So 1 cow.
The 1 cow, now you'll do the mathematics.
You do the mathematics. Yes.
And what we are, 2 cows, that is just for the, if you're going to actually be doing just your animals on just fodder, and the right fodder,
Yes.
with 2 acres, if you mix, let's say, your Napier, you mix your Desmodium and Lucerne.
Yeah.
Because this is, even if you go to Kari, Naivasha, or Kari Embu, they are doing this without using actually concentrates.
Yeah.
So that with that kind of acreage, you can do your 6 cows comfortably, and you'll be able to keep your overheads down. And that is the key area. Because another component, when we talk about the feeds and fodder, actually the concentrates are the ones that are expensive.
Yes, that is the...
It's
very limiting to many farmers.
Yes. But what we do is that we started out as individuals.
Yes.
But now we found that like-minded farmers, we have some cooperatives that we have formed and groups that help us in sourcing
the inputs, especially the concentrates.
Yes, the concentrates.
Yes.
Even the fodder.
Okay.
We are getting hay from contracted farmers.
Okay.
So like now the next harvest is in, we got one just like in April. Now there's another harvest coming up in September.
Okay.
So we are assured we're going to have fodder. And these people, we've been in partnership for a very long time.
So you get your fodder at your hay at a subsidized
price.
Okay.
At a very comfortable price, because we're buying as a consumer cooperative.
Okay.
So I'm affiliated to 2 cooperatives.
Okay.
There's one that does the bulking of the milk and selling of milk. I have in another one that we're just doing, we are doing consumer, the consumer cooperative, whereby farmers come together to get their inputs, be it in terms of silage, be it the ungas, be it the materials.
Okay.
And we've been lucky enough, the government has also been assisting us with equipment.
Okay.
So we have feed mills in some of our groups. Others who are in other value chains are also getting equipment depending on what, on what value chain you're in. And we are hoping that the next step, maybe we can have tools libraries in our areas, so that you can be able to get some of this equipment that improves on the efficiency on the farm and helps you even make your own rations through the mechanization.
Feed
formulation on the farm level.
Yeah.
So if we can do that for the farmers, maybe in the neighborhood, this can also be another business on its own.
True.
Because if the food is good enough, feed is good enough for our animals,
yes,
we can comfortably sell it in the market, and it becomes another revenue stream. So that's the business, the way we started, and where we came together is to overcome some of these challenges. Because when you're an individual, even sometimes even the risk in terms of the inputs,
yes,
you
distribute the risk among the members,
and also the weight of the pocket.
The pockets, you're right.
So that's why we're there. So, but key is also when you're getting the inputs, it's very important that you get them from reliable sources.
Because that is the other challenge that we are having.
Yes. Counterfeit is one.
Products and low quality. Yeah, those are challenges.
Standardization. You'll find like now the bales of hay we are getting. At least when we get them from our source, you are at liberty to weigh them.
Okay.
If it does not meet the required standard of between 15 to 17 kilos, they will replace the ones that are not up to what? To the
required
standard.
The standard.
Because sometimes you could think that you're buying things cheaply, but you end up you're being shortchanged in terms of the weight. And we're hoping even the regulators will come in to help us in standardize some of these.
Okay.
Because those are the problems that the farmers, especially the ones at the mashinani, we don't want to leave anybody behind, because we believe our role is to feed these nations.
Okay.
And the milk is a very important component but people have forgotten because they think milk is just for the babies and maybe the sickly and the elderly.
We all need milk.
Surely.
So to summarize on feeding, we are looking, I can summarize the way I've gotten it from your perspective. Number one, you have to plan. Planning is very important. Number two, we are saying 3 cows, you will do, with an acre, you will do 3 cows.
3 cows,
And then we've also said that you have to look at other sources of fodder. Don't focus on Napier. You can look at Desmodium, high-value fodder, and there are different high-value fodders. We have Lucerne, we have Desmodium, we have all those that are Caliandra. Those are high-value fodder.
We have high
so
value.
You have to integrate in your farm the high-value fodder. And number 3, which is very important, is that you don't have to do this alone.
No.
For you to be successful, it is very important that you bring or you join other like-minded farmers so that you can access inputs at very affordable prices.
True.
And you are also you are most likely to get the fodder or the inputs, the high-quality inputs, unlike when you're doing it by yourself. So it is important for the dairy farmers to consider coming up together so that they can get inputs at better prices and they can also have a higher bargaining power of their milk produce. Thank you very much. So then now we are going to go to the next aspect, breeding. Breeding is another pain point to many farmers doing dairy production. So how have you managed to do breeding in your farm so that we can see the kind of cows that we are seeing, the animals that you have in your farm?
Breeding has many facets, and but the key issue and the best puller to the farmers, they look only at production, production and productivity.
Yes.
But some other aspects of breeding, like the health traits, are very key.
Which is important.
Very, very important. We, apart from the health traits, now you look at the production and the reproduction part of it.
Yes.
Because we want animals, we call them the ideal commercial cow.
Yes.
That means it's a cow that consumes, moderately. The consumption is moderate.
It's not a guzzler.
Yes. Then conversion rate.
Yes.
Is very key.
Efficient.
The efficiency of the animal.
Yes.
Then on the health traits, we look things like the somatic score.
Yes.
Somatic cell score, because that predisposes the animals to susceptibility to some of these diseases like mastitis.
Explain to our farmer what is that somatic score, from where you
so what they are the linear traits of the animal is only physical. So you look at the hooves, the legs,
the shape,
the udder, the stature, and the strength of the animal.
Yes.
Those are just the linear traits that will tell you that this animal has good feet, so it can stand for long,
yes,
thereby consume enough and be able to convert. Now, the other part is the genetic conformity of the animal.
Yes.
You'll find that there are animals that have a higher somatic cell count in the system. And those animals with a higher somatic cell count end up being more prone to mastitis.
Oh, wow.
So even when you're breeding, you'll check out the daughter. You know how many daughters does certain lineage of animals have in a certain farm. So those are some of the other traits, health issues you'll look at. Then productivity. You'll check
the amount
that
of
lineage.
milk.
There are also the milk, the composition of the milk.
That is important.
That is also
and
very
many people
important.
overlook that.
And that's why now when you're breeding, you'll know that, and also the resilience to diseases and to other climate vagaries. So you'll know that I'm in a certain area. If it's a semi-arid area, you'll have to go for more robust animals.
Yes.
That can withstand the harsh climate. and maybe withstand some of the diseases. If you're going to look at the other components of the milk, if you're going to be doing value addition, you'll check at the butterfat and the protein level of the milk.
Yes.
Now, people have even gone a step further because of the people who are intolerant to lactose.
That has become a challenge.
Yes, so what we're having with the people who are going now breeding specifically for the lactose intolerant people, and the milk that they are having has a component called beta-casein. So if it has A1 beta-casein, that is the best milk for the people who are what? So there are very many aspects when you're looking at it as a business. So when my breeding at first, yangu ilikuwa tu maziwa. I just wanted a lot of milk.
And that cuts across to many farmers.
Yes.
Yeah, many farmers.
But now, yes, that is one.
Milk production.
After that, we'll have to see this animal could be having a lot of milk, but it has some other genetical traits that might not allow you to enjoy these volumes of milk
that
for long.
You are looking for.
So you need to look at the longevity of a certain lineage.
Okay.
So that every year you'll check on the daughter pregnancy rate also. That is also very key. And all these nowadays we don't have even the catalogs that we have, the bulls catalogs we're having are actually online. So we've embraced technology.
The digital era is here.
Platform. So like for me, the management of records, be it breeding, be it even my payroll, production, health, zote ziko kwa simu. So
at the click of a button, you're able to know.
I have partners who we've partnered with called DigiCow, and they've been part of our ecosystem now.
Yes.
Because they save me a lot of time in doing a lot of paperwork, and they give me alerts on what is happening on my farm. They'll tell me, check on these animals. We bred them on this date. So you should check for heat signs at this time. If there are some that we've already done the pregnancy diagnosis and it's confirmed positive, they will also alert me that it's time to dry off these animals. Wait, this one is we're expecting the due date for calving down is. So it helps in my planning on the farm level.
Okay. So before we proceed, then you can tell this farmer who is watching us today, what are these, from your experience now, you've done it and you've seen, what are these three aspects, apart from milk production, what other important traits would you breed for you to be a successful dairy farmer?
One thing, breeding in itself is a business because there's a big market for in-calf heifers right now.
You can just breed and then get in-calf heifers for sale. That's a business opportunity.
That's a very, very lucrative business.
I know, yes.
And especially when you have, let's say, a herd of 10, and let's say you're achieving even up to 80% of fertility rate on your farm. That means every year you'll be having 10 calves.
That is money.
And the 10 calves will make sure whether they are heifers or not. But nowadays we have the technology of even going up to 99% in terms of, getting the genders right.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing the beef, you'll go for the selected sex semen for the
beef,
for the bulls.
Yes.
Now, if you're going for the milk, for a dairy farmer, you'll go for the selected semen that is for the heifers. Apart from that, there's something even called embryo transfer. So there are very many technologies that have come in to help the farmers. And so when you're coming to breeding, you have to know what
are you looking for?
Objectives
you have. What are your objectives? Yeah.
So like for now in the East African market, we cannot even satisfy the market for in-calf heifers. Locally also.
You can't.
We're in demand.
Yeah.
Earlier, even today while we were with you, you had people are still inquiring about what. And sometimes I might not have the heifers and we know where to source them. So know your objective. If it's milk, we will build a herd geared towards productivity. If it's productivity, once we've made the productivity, we've achieved that goal, we can go now into proper breeding, because we have the proper breeds that will help us now sell good quality heifers that are high in productivity.
They're high in production.
And yes, and that is a good market.
Okay. Let the cows be.
I'm being given an alarm.
Let the cows
Yes,
be.
that is another aspect we shall talk about. The cow signals. So those are some of the signals that tell you that something is either right or wrong, or there's something you require.
Yeah.
But it's all in a farmer's day.
True.
So if your other aspect you get is the longevity, because you don't want again to lose the animal,
which is a big investment.
Yes, which is a big investment. And there are very many ways you can. And while we'll talk about the business aspect.
Yes.
Because there's somebody who does the business part on this farm.
Yeah.
And in terms of the marketing and value addition, mine is production. And that is where my heart is. And I'm there to support the startups. And you'll see that you might start up with an animal. I started with foundation animals that were producing maybe 10 to 15 liters. Then after some trainings and capacity building, we were told that if we do selective breeding to mate certain, we shall be able to actually transmit some genetics that are high producing, that have longer life on the herd. So it means more calves, more milk, and we were able to improve our herd from the 10 liters. We have achieved up to 42 liters per day per cow on this farm.
That is very commendable.
And thank you for that.
Yeah.
And if you can do one cow properly, see what wanasema copy paste.
You don't have to reinvent the wheel.
No, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Because if you can manage that one, just look for the resources and the infrastructure to just accommodate that.
So now, most of the farmers watching us, they are looking at milk production. So what do you do to increase milk? How do you do your breeding to improve milk production?
Okay, now
from your experience.
From my experience, after we select the animals that are going to transmit the genes that are producing a lot of milk, we actually make sure that we use that kind of breed here.
How do the farmers know the high milk producing genes?
Okay, the catalogs.
Okay, so they go back to the catalog.
Go to the catalogs.
And we said it's online.
It's online.
Yes.
And any reputable agrovet or any practitioner worth their salt should be having these catalogs with them, or should have this information to actually impart to the farmers. Because what happens on the farm level machinani, you will find people go by the wallet.
Yeah.
When the cow comes on heat, instead of them going to the catalog to check on which bull would help improve the next generation of animals by checking on the traits, the guy is looking into his wallet. So when he meets the inseminator, they are talking about, do you have a bull here 2,000? Do you have a bull here 10,000?
Yeah,
of course, as a businessman, I'll tell you I have,
because he's out to sell.
And once I establish that I know you don't know what you're talking about in terms of the dairy business, definitely some unscrupulous business people will take advantage of.
True.
So even the timing when they're going to come and inseminate my animal, it's me who tells them, or we agree, because the seed sign started at this time, we should do that. There's the general rule of If you see the signs in the morning, we serve them in the evening. If you see the signs, the heat signs in the evening, it should be served the next morning. That's the general rule.
Rule of the thumb.
But we've gone beyond that. By now, the timings, we keep the window. The longer the heat window, that's between 18 and 24 hours from the onset of the heat signs, you have better probability to conceive heifers.
Oh, nice.
Even without the sex
The
semen.
sex semen.
So on farm, there's a lot of insights you get from your fellow farmers. Also, if you hear their field days, where you
It's
get
important.
a lot of peer-to-peer
Learning.
learning,
Yeah.
then engage your extension officers.
Very correct.
They might not be many, but the few that are there,
Very resourceful.
they are responsive to groups. Because logistically, sometimes it becomes a nightmare for them to go to individual
farmers.
farms.
Yeah.
How many farms can one guy cover maybe, in a day? So if you can get farmers, group yourselves, be organized groups, you will be able to get this these services.
That services.
So if there's nothing much we can do about the animal that we have here, because there's nothing else we can tweak.
Yeah.
Maybe the diet. And but apart from that, we are predisposed with what we have.
True.
But we can improve on what we have.
Very good.
Another aspect, because you had asked about the feeding, I cannot give you a straight jacket answer that this animal requires so much.
Yeah.
But now the beauty nowadays, we have apps that can tell you from the weight of this animal,
the weight,
the stage of lactation, it will tell you try out this, and it will show you parameters. Add so much energy, add so much protein, add this. Then you'll go adding. Then it has a pictorial kind of graph that shows you, and you'll be able to interpret when we add this. The production was like that. When we introduce this, it increased. So you'll get your optimum for every animal.
Okay.
And that's the way to work it out.
Okay.
And the beauty about the animals themselves, once you've established that the diet is a certain diet, they are not like people who will eat bread today, meat tomorrow.
Yeah.
The cows just want a constant diet from year 0 to 365.
As long as it's meeting the requirements.
The requirements.
Yeah.
And that is how we are doing it.
So I am getting one thing that I hear you say time and time again. You have to be close to your shop.
Yes.
And your shop is your animal.
Yes.
For you to be able to monitor so that you know when the cow is on heat, so that now you can get the support that you need. And then the next thing that I hear you say is that you have to get the capacity that you need.
Yes.
And the capacity is there. I've heard you're very big on digital, the platform.
Yes.
You are getting a lot of information from there. And there are also extension officers you talked about. So it's always good for the farmers out here to know that help is out here, but we have to look for it, either in the phone or through the technology, or you can talk to the extension officers. You can also talk to fellow farmers, because the farmers know a lot. And actually, one objective of this platform is for the farmers to learn from each other, because now you are a farmer. You became a learned farmer. You are a farmer, and you can tell other farmers out here that this is doable and it's possible. Yeah. So then, as we leave that part, the beauty of any business is the money.
Yeah.
So where is the money in your farm? So where do you sell your produce? For you to become here, if you can zoom in the cameraman, it's written the Rhino Park Dairy Resource Center, small scale farmer, fully commercialized winner. So what does it take, or where is the money in this dairy?
I'll give you percentages.
As long as our farmers and people watching us can understand.
What we're looking at, on the farm, we have different revenue streams.
Okay.
And As I told you, my core business is breeding.
Mm.
There is where I have my long-term kind of money. Well, that's where I get the bulk of my money.
The breeding.
The breeding part
The
of it.
the in-calf.
Yes.
Okay.
The milk is also a very lucrative business.
Uh-huh.
But it even becomes more lucrative if you're doing value addition.
Point on.
So, because if you're doing just the raw milk, you will not optimize on the same product.
True.
I can assure you right now, there are guys who don't have even a single cow, and they're making more than some of the farmers.
I know
because
some.
They've just taken the line of
value addition.
Value addition.
Yes.
As you're aware, we have different nodes in our value chain.
True.
So we are in the production level.
Yes.
And we have the input suppliers.
Yes.
We have the guys who are doing transport, which cuts both ways.
Yeah.
Because they are bringing inputs and they're also taking products.
The produce outside.
Then there are other people who are doing the processing. And at the end of the tail, we have the market. That's the end user.
Yeah.
And all this has to be in harmony. Because if, let's say, all of us decided that there's a lot of money in the processing and the value added products, now again we'll create another vacuum or a lacuna on this other end who will be doing the
production. Yeah.
So this is always a challenge, and you've got to look at the business as a wholesome. So like for here we have the production of the milk. We have the breeding part of it. We're doing agri-tourism. We are also doing even interacting with the academia.
Yeah.
So we are also doing mentoring, and we have interns who are coming in,
and which is very good.
Who are coming in, and we are also giving to the society in terms of the corporate CSR. So as much as I could be training a group of farmers for a certain fee, I could have a few that I bring in on board for free.
Yeah.
Just to give that back to
the community.
Yes. And so when you balance all those aspects of the business, you'll find that now business, anybody who's doing business, there's a general thing that there's times that the market is up, and there's
the demand and the supply curve. Yeah.
That one goes without saying.
Applies across. Businesses.
Because if we assume that we're all going to processing, we're going to leave a big gap now again in the production. Yeah. Where we come in.
True.
So again, everybody. So let's stick to our lanes, and where you're doing the best, where you're thriving. Yeah. And especially for the young generation, because I feel the transitioning of the farmer, because the average farmer now in Kenya is about 60 years old.
Yeah, actually, those are the bulk of the farmers there.
So
in
the next 10 years, if the bulk are retiring,
we will not be having.
And we've got
cows.
to look this as a business.
Yeah.
And that's why we're talking of food systems right now.
Yeah.
That means that we understand that we are an integral part of the feeding the nation.
Yeah.
And with it comes the issues of now marketing. And when you're doing marketing, the products have got to be up to standard.
True.
So quality comes in. So we have to observe the good manufacturing practices.
Yes.
And even the good animal husbandry practices. Because what happens is that if you're using, let's say, chemicals in terms of medication, you've got to observe the withdrawal periods.
Yes.
If you're going to do, the value addition, you've got to disclose all the ingredients that you're using.
Yes.
And if you say you're organic, let you be
organic. Let it be organic. The process.
The process.
The process.
And those are the aspects. And there's nothing as good as being in this space, then getting the recognition. It's even far much, but the money is there, yes. And as I told you, breeding is where you get the good consolidated what? The production part of it, I'm not saying it does not pay off, but it's more to keep it's the biggest cog of this business in terms of it keeps other ventures that are bringing more in. But we all tunaanza kwa mnyama. We start with the animal.
So I am here listening. I am starting with one animal. How does this picture look like for me?
Okay, when you start, we go back now to where we had started the business plan.
Yes.
And dairy farming is not an event.
Oh yeah,
it's a process.
It's a process.
So
with some delayed gratification.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could be even in formal employment.
Yeah.
You start as a side hustle, as I did. Me, my passion was in dairy.
Yeah.
I knew at some time I'd leave this formal employment, Naima office. That was just part of the evolving of Wamai as a person. And I knew my business objectives were towards this particular area.
Yeah.
So I cannot say that being in formal employment is not good. It helped me create some capital that helped me start off my business. And I started with one cow. My challenges came on, but I knew in 5 years, I had to have my 10 animals. And after, now I kept on building. One.
Yeah.
And by the time, when we talk about commercialization, that means you're not just breaking even.
Yeah.
You're making profits. And but there's some parameters that have been set by the IMF and the World Bank of what income, daily income and all that. There's a lot of math behind that. But basically, ile unaangalia profits na inputs. I mean, the inputs and what you've got at the end of the day. Have you made something? Right now, I have students on the farm. And one of the exercises we conducted just the other day, I told them, all of you guys, just let's work it out to your farmers. So I asked each one of them, there are about 5 of them. This one told me my vision is to have this number of cows. I'm here. I have 20. So we worked out some formulas and I guided them. So at the end of the exercise, one told me I'm making a profit of 40K. Another one is making of 60K. Another one, depending on. But one thing we found out after all that is that the person who had the most animals was making more.
Oh yeah. Okay.
As long as the other parameters are correct, you should have a certain minimum number of cows that are producing a minimum. The last time we did a survey was about 2017. And we found for the dairy farmers, at that time, we were doing about 6 animals. For you to actually start commercializing, now you are there.
Yeah.
And then as long as some certain parameters are in place, okay, if let's say 6 animals producing 25 liters and you're getting a liter of milk at a certain price, at that time it was about 45 shillings. Or that time you're going to get at least your minimum, returns. And now, which areas do you tweak to make sure that the money you're using, ile uko nao inakaa, so you can see if breeding comes in. So if you have cows that are doing 20 or 15, unajua one of the cheapest ways to achieve the next big high yielders,
the production level,
is just through breeding.
Yeah.
So I'll improve these ones to by the next generation, in the next 2.5 years, I'll be at a better level.
Yeah, very nice. So what we are hearing for that farmer who has one dairy cow, the most important thing is check your business plan.
Yes.
What is it that you want to do? You can start with one cow, like Mr. Wamai started. And now he has got very many beautiful, healthy-looking cows behind us here. So start small, start where you are, start where with what you have, but keep the vision.
True.
Keep the vision.
Yeah.
Keep your business plan, because commercialization, we cannot achieve it with one
cow. Yeah.
What would you want to give as your concluding remarks to these farmers who are aspiring to be successful dairy farmers?
One thing I can tell you is that apart from the recognition, there is money in the business. Otherwise,
Clearly.
I would not be doing it.
We can see.
I would not be doing it. And
even the decent structures that we've put for your cows.
We started somewhere.
Volumes, yes.
And even achieving this, it's the same animals that have actually, they take care of themselves, and I take care of them, and they take care of me.
Okay. A win-win.
A win-win. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Wamai. Thank you very much, our viewers. There is money in dairy farming, but it's good we focus on commercialization. You have what it takes. Information is out there. Extension officers are out there. And we are here to help you make more out of your dairy cows. Until the next episode, keep watching that we may grow together, and stay blessed.